Hi, I'm going to discuss you about the permutations and combinations. I'm Ishan Veeratunga. This is a very important lecture series and a practical scenario. Shake hand problem. You would have heard about shake hand problem. So, of course, shake hand is a problem in these days because of COVID-19. I am not going to talk about that one. Just as an example, we'll take a practical scenario. Five people in a conference hall, they introduce to each other by shaking hand. How many shake hands if introduced to each other? So five people are there, you can shake hand with four people. Similarly, A introduced to B and B also shake hand one. Normally you don't shake hand twice with the same person. If that is the case, 5 people, 4 shake hands, you have to divide it by 2. 5 by 4 divide by 2, it's about 10. So similarly, if there are 20 people, we can come across 20 people will be shaking hand with 19 people, but it is a duplication, so that you have to divide by 2. 20 by 19 divide by 2, it means 10 by 19 is 190. Let's go to another example like that. Pigeonhole principle. So pigeons in a hole, as there are 10 pigeons in 9 holes. If it is, since 10 is greater than 9, so there should be 2 pigeons in one hole. So you can see this image where in the first cage there are 2 pigeons. So this is the kind of thing. So there should be 2 pigeons in one thing. So a practical implication or practical application can be taken in the following slide. It's called the birthday paradox. For a set of 9 randomly chosen 367 people, will say 367 people, what is the probability that some pair of them have the same birthday? How many days in an year? Yeah, 365. If it's a leap year, it is 366, but here 367 people, same as the pigeon principle. So 366 possible days, 367 people, there should be at least 2 people will be having the same birthday. Okay, these all theories will come to a definition called factorial, where factorial is a very important thing in mathematics, basically in the combinations and permutations, which is used widely in the computer analysis and the calculations, etc. So factorial of 0 is, we define is at 1. Factorial 1 means 1 multiplied by 0, so the adjacent lower number. Factorial 2 is 2 multiplied by 1. Factorial 3, 3, 2, 1, etc. Similarly, we can go to factorial 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 10 is 10 by 9 by 8 by, so it comes about 3,628,800. So this is the mathematical formulation. I just explained you because we will be using over and over again this factorial definition in the coming slides. Okay, we'll take n factorial means n multiplied by n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2. It goes up to 3 to 1. If it is n is 10, we can make it 10 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 8, etc., going up to 3 to 1. For example, what is the value of factorial 5? 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. So 5 into 4, 20, 20 into 3, 120 into 3, 60, 60 into 2, 120. There is a definition. The factorial 0, if it is come, it is defined as 1. Okay. Similarly, example means 6 by 5 by 4 by 3 by 2 by 1 is factorial 6. Just imagine if you have to multiply 6 multiplied by 5 by 4, it is 120. Multiplication rule. If one event can occur in m ways, a second event in n ways, and the third event is r ways, then the 3 events can occur in the product of m by n by r ways. We'll take an example. Irene has 5 tops, it means 5 tops, and 6 skirts, bottoms, and 4 caps. The combination is tops, bottoms, and caps, for which to use an outfit. So how many combinations can she wear? In how many ways she can select one top, one skirt, and one cap? So it is 5 tops multiply by 6 skirts multiply by 4, 5 by 6 by 4, 5 by 6 30, 30 by 4 is 120 ways you can wear it. Repetition of an event. If one event with n outcomes occur r times with a repetition allowed, then the number of ordered arrangement is n to the power r. What does that mean? What is the number of arrangement if a die is rolled? Just take an example. A die has 6 sides. So it is rolled 2 times. So there can be different thing is 6 by 6. So 36 different repetitions can have. So similarly, if we done thrice, 6 by 6 by 6, it means 6 to the power 3. So if it is r times 6 to the power r, if the event is n, r times n to the power r. So repetition of an event, will take another example. How many different car number plates can possible with 3 letters followed by 3 digits? Just take an example. If it is 3 letters is A, B, C and digits will be 5, 6, 7, something like that. Solution, it will be, if it is 3 different letters, we will have 26 letters A, B, C, D, E. So we can have 26 multiplied by 26 multiplied by 26 because A even will be a different combination. Similarly, 3 digits 0 to 9 means 10. 26 by 26 by 26 is the letters one. The digits one 10 by 10 by 10. So 26 into 3 times multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. So how many these number plates begin with A, B, C? So you are given a defined thing A, B, C number plates. What are the different combinations? So in investigations and others, sometimes you will remember, the police will say, what are the 3 letters? Okay, the witness will say, I can remember only the 3 letters, so that they can narrow down the investigation path. So out of 3 letters, how many combinations? Only the 1000 numbers if it is so, because 1 by 1 by 1 multiply by 10 by 10 by 10, 10 to the power 3. So again, if a plate is chosen random, what is the probability that it begins with A, B, C? Oh, it's a very difficult thing actually. We'll take an example. Now we know how many combinations in the first one. It is 26 into 3 into 10 to the power 3. So this is the whole thing. Now we will come across what is the probability that will be coming with A, B, C defined. So that if it is fixed, then it is 1 divided by 26 to the power 3. So it's a very small amount. So there are 4 different objects, then there are 4 different positions. It means 4p4, 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 4. 4 factorial divided by 0 factorial. It means 4 factorial. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 24. Then it comes 24. Okay, we'll go to another example. A maths debating team consists of 4 speakers. In how many ways can all 4 speakers can be arranged in a row for a photo? It's like the 4 color scenario. It's 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 times 3 is 12, 12 into 2 21, 24. So 4 factorial is 4p4. How many ways can the captain and vice captain be chosen? So captain and vice captain means only 2 people out of 4p2. So that is the thing. Okay, we'll take another practical example. A flutter on the horse race. There are 7 horses in a race. Just example, there are 7 horses. How many different orders can the horses finish? Not the winners. If the winners will be 1 upon 7, but the first horse can be first, then there will be another 6 places. So differently like that one, this is factorial 7, 7p7 if all the horses are going to finish it off. So it will be factorial 7. How many trifects first, second, third are possible? It means how many podium positions. So solution is 7 by 6 by 5, because so you get the first person is 7 is gone, then there will be 6 horses, then 6, then there will be 5 horses. So the other things are immaterial. 7, 6, 5. So 210 is the answer. Arrangements with repetitions. If we have n elements of which x are alike, of one kind, Y are alike of another kind, Z are alike of another kind, then the number of ordered selections or permutation is given by n factorial divided by x factorial, y factorial, z factorial. When I tell the theory, you might not understand, but we'll take a practical scenario. How many different arrangements of the word, this is a different word, paramatta are possible? Parramatta. Just as an example, the third and fourth letters are RR. So if we interchange still RR, it is same thing. So there should be some kind of a repetition. Again, how many R's are there? How many A's are there? How many T's are there? We have to find out. Okay. How many P's are there? Just one. How many A's are there? 4. How many R's are there? 2. How many T's are there? 2. So the number of arrangement is, how many letters altogether? P, A, R, R, A, M, A, T, T, A. Altogether 10. 10 factorial divided by 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 2. So this is the answer. This is much less than the only the 10 factorial number, because then the repetitions are there. You have to divide with that one. Okay, you can try out these things. Number one is America. You can try out this kind of, how many A's are there? 2. There are altogether 7 letters. 7 letters, it means A's are, you have to write this one. 2 A's, 1 M, 1 E, 1 R, 1 I, 1 C. 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So that is the answer. China, Italy, Mattegoda, Bandaranayakapura. So there is a pattern for these, the selection for these things, because of the COVID-19 hotspots kind of thing. So you can find out the number of permutations of these things. Okay, unordered selections. So the number of different combinations. First we did the permutations, now we are coming for the combinations. Unordered sets of R ordered n distinct objects is represented by number of combinations and permutations. There is a huge difference. Permutations means you take the order, but in combinations you don't take the order, you just take the combination. As an example, we'll take like this. Number of permutations is the positions you are taking into consideration, that have to be divided by R objects. So it's like this. NCR equals NPR divided by R. So earlier NPR is n factorial divided by n minus R. Now this one has to be divided by R. So the expression is like this. Okay, this is very practical scenario when you are selecting teams. How many ways can a basketball team of 5 players can be chosen from 8 players? When you take a selection of a team, it doesn't matter the first person at the first position and the fifth person at the fifth position, that the positions will be decided later on. But out of 8 players, you have to select only 5. It is 8C5. It is not 8P5, because the order doesn't matter at all. It is 8C5. It means 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial divided by 8 minus 3. So it means 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial. So you know a lot of combinations and other things in selection of cricket team. So take an example, practical scenario. Normally cricket squad of Sri Lanka consists with 15 players. If it is a one-day tournament or tour or something, say as a World Cup, 6 batters, 4 bowlers, 3 all-rounders and 2 wicket keepers. Agree? 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 3, 13, 13 plus 2, 12. But the team has only 11 players. Can the 11 players be 6 batters, 4 bowlers and 1 wicket keeper? Practically can. But there is a different combination. So it will be normally, if it is Sri Lanka, 4 batters, 4 bowlers, 2 all-rounders and 1 wicket keeper. Something like that. Normally the wicket keeper is also a batter. All-rounders can be bowling all-rounder, batting all-rounder. One of the batters also can be a part-time bowler. So this is the thing. So then you have to select out of 6 batters, you have to select 4 batters. Out of 4 bowlers, you can take the 4 bowlers. You have to take the 4 bowlers. Out of 3 all-rounders, you can select 2 all-rounders, or you can probably say 3 all-rounders and 3 bowlers, etc. And out of 2 wicket keepers, you will have to take 1 wicket keeper. So this is the kind of a practical scenario. We'll take a committee of 5 people is to be chosen from a group of 6 men and 4 women. How many committees are possible if there are no restrictions? No restrictions means in the committee there you can have any combination, whether all 5 men and 5 men and 4 men and 1 women, or whatever the case. So there are 10 people, it means 10C5 because the order doesn't matter, 10C5. Then one particular person must be chosen on the committee. So the committee chairman is already there. If it is so, one is already there. Then there are 9 people. Out of 9, you have to select only 4. 4 vacancies are there. 9C4. Then one particular woman must be excluded from the committee. So for a disciplinary action, one person already excluded. So in that case, 9C5. Out of 9, you have to select 5. So another combination. A committee of 5 people is to be chosen from the same example, men and women. So the committee should have 3 men and 2 women. So if it is so, out of 6 men, you have to select 3 men, 6C3 and 4C2 is the next one. Or if the second thing is there should be only men only, then 6C5, very easy. And there should be a major, and if there is a say like there should be majority of women, so something like Mahila Samiti or ladies kind of thing. So if it is so, then 4 women, the majority can be either 4 women or 3 women. So 3 women and 2 men, or 4 women and 1 man. So this is the scenario. We'll take another example. In a hand of poker, 5 cards are dealt from a regular pack of 52. In 52 cards, A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, J, Q, K. So those are the 13 things, and there are 4 different cards. So what is the total number of hands if there are no restrictions? So if you are selected 5, 52 cards are there, 52C5. So we'll go for another few combinations. Example, another thing. In a hand of poker, 5 cards are dealt from a regular pack, 52, 5. In how many are there? 4 kings. Only 4 kings are there. If it is so, 4 out of 4, 4C4. The balance is 1. So how many chances? It's a very rare you get 4 kings, and out of the next one is 48C1. So 48 and 1. So the second one is 2 clubs and 3 hearts. Clubs there are 13 cards, and hearts there are 13. So 13C2 and multiply by 13C3. Combination. In a hand of poker, 5 cards are dealt from a regular pack of 52 cards. In how many of these hands are there all hearts? Solution, 13C5. All of the same color, red or black. So you can compute like this. I hope you have enjoyed, but if you want, I can go for few more. In a hand of poker, 5 cards are dealt from a regular 52 cards. How many things? So same like we can have 3 aces and 2 kings, etc. Thank you very much, and I hope you have enjoyed. We'll meet again for some of additional sums and exam questions. Thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed.